In 1953, Britain gathered together to celebrate a new epoch. Millions gathered in London or in front of their television sets at home to see a beloved princess who some years earlier had not been expected to become a queen.
The final scene. The royal family assembled together on the palace balcony to receive the acclamation of their subjects.
Born on the 21st of April 1926, Princess Elizabeth Alexandra Mary was third in line to the throne when her uncle Edward VIII shocked the world by abdicating in December 1936. Her father was thrust into the limelight as King George VI. By the 1950s, his health was in decline. While on a state visit to Kenya with her husband, Prince Philip, in February 1952, the 25-year-old Princess Elizabeth was told her father had died.
The passing of King George VI came as a sudden and most grievous shock to his people all over the world and to all friends of the British Empire and Commonwealth.
Despite national mourning for the death of a beloved monarch, the era also marked the end of drab post-war life. A new young queen offered the chance for celebration.
God save the Queen.
What had marked the coronation in 1937 had been restraint and austerity. But you needed, in 53, to have something that was spectacular and upbeat, but not extravagant.
The country's officials threw themselves into planning an event to remember.
Preparations for the coronation take over a year. They started in May 52, so it's not something that's lightly undertaken.
1,000 years of history and tradition unroll in London town on Coronation Day.
On the morning of the 2nd of June 1953, undeterred by heavy rain, millions lined the streets from Buckingham Palace to Westminster Abbey for a glimpse of the young Queen in her golden coach. The coronation was the world's first major event to be broadcast live on television.
We have anecdotes of one television in a street and huge parties being organised as houses. Front rooms were crammed with people looking at the tiny flickering screens.
The first necessary step in the traditional ritual is that the Queen should be accepted by the people.
An estimated 27 million people in Britain watched the BBC's coverage on TV, with 11 million listening on radio. In the following weeks, it was seen across the globe, canisters of film being rushed to aeroplanes and flown to the USA and far corners of the Commonwealth just hours later.
A surge of emotion built up over the long hours overflows now as the triumphant procession heads back to Buckingham Palace.
Very few countries don't want their heads of state to be able to put on a degree of pomp and ceremony, and we like the heads of state that seem to manage it best while retaining a kind of accessibility. It's a very difficult balancing act.
I declare before you all that my whole life, whether it be long or short, shall be devoted to your service and to the service of our great imperial family to which we all belong.